Okay, so good morning and good afternoon and good evening, everybody from where you join. Once again, welcome back in today's class, day one of the batch number 15 of CSA Admin Techno-Functional Batch of Service now. I welcome you all in this batch and hope this batch will be going good. We are able to share our knowledge with each other and experience and proceed further. As a tradition in my class, in this batch, we always start the session with the prayer to God. Okay, it's only for the day one. Let's take 10-20 second pause because today we are going to be start something big. And in our Hindu culture, it's said that if you want to start something, let's pray to God, give us the power, give us strength so that we can continue this work without any problems. Okay, so let's take 10 second pause, 20 second pause, pray to God to whom you worship, and then we'll start it. Okay, let's start now. I'm coming here. So the first topic we're going to be discuss about the cloud computing. Okay, and I'll try to make the sessions interactive. What is cloud? Anybody can give me answer. Unmute and you can give answer, no problem. Why we need cloud? What is the benefit of cloud? Go ahead, don't feel ashamed. Nobody is going to be think about you. It's you have to be answer and me to be listen. That's all. What do you think, Rutuja? What is cloud?
It's an on-demand availability of something, we can say resources.
Okay, on-demand availability. Mac, what do you think? What is cloud?
Well, cloud is something where we store the data global, where we can access from anywhere.
Okay, Harshal.
It is something like server storage, database, network services that has to be provided frequently without any
Okay,
without any you
but
can
but
say.
but did I ask anybody that what is cloud in the IT industry? I normally ask what is cloud.
Mhm. Yeah.
Cloud is something which we see on the sky, right? Right. So
Yeah.
this is what the first fundamental as a business analyst we have to be think that in which context we have to be answer it actually. Okay, so in the BA part, we have a 6 rules. It's called the BACCM model. BACCM model, which we say change, problem, solution, stakeholder, context, and one more I forget. I'll give you that example as well. Okay, so context is very much important that what we are in which term we are be discussing. Now, cloud means something on the sky we can see. But in our IT industry, cloud means a platform or a tool or a way where we by which we can store our data and we can access the data anywhere. As Max said, that Atul, anywhere we can access it. Anywhere means either on the laptop, phone, tabs, anywhere you want to be access it. Okay. Now the question comes, what is cloud computing? And now we're discussing about the IT context. What is cloud computing? Don't think Atul, everything you're asking to us, what you will teach us. We will discuss. What is cloud computing? Mac.
Yeah, it's a services actually that has some network software analytics and intelligence over the internet.
It is a service. Okay, very nice. What do you think, Rutuja? Okay. Harshal, what is
Sorry.
good, good, please go ahead.
No, sorry. I don't find the exact words.
No problem.
Yeah.
Harshal, what do you think? What is cloud computing?
Uh, it can be any services like
It can be any service.
infrastructure service. They
Okay.
can provide services like infrastructure, software as a service, wireless computing.
Okay. Okay. Now, what is service?
Service is like providing some, providing a, you can say, a set of functions to
Be
get work
be
done.
be careful because the words you're going to be used, I'm going to be put up the same questions again.
Yeah.
So what is service? Mac, you introduced this word, right? Cloud computing is a service. What do you mean by the word service then?
Well, sir, something where we provide something valuable which is required.
We provide some valuable which is required. Okay. I gift you iPhone. Is it a service?
It,
What do you think, Mac? It is service.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch you.
I gift you a iPhone. Is it
Of
a
course,
service?
of course, it's a service.
But it is valuable for you or not because you already have two iPhones. You only said, right? Service something valuable.
Yes.
Then if you gift me Atul, this is iPhone for you. Sorry, I already have two iPhones, guys. It's not valuable for me. But you say it's a service.
Well, if it is required,
But you say if it's required. Now, if you put the word if, then the things will be changed. So we will discuss that what is service mean actually, because we are sitting here because of service. That is the next topic we're going to be discuss. So what is cloud computing now here? Okay, let me come on the screen here. Don't worry, it's all combination which I pick up from the internet. Nothing much special. I created it my own. Okay. Cloud computing means it's a on-demand access via internet or via computing resources, application server. This is not a topic which we're going to be deep dive. This is just to be give understanding that why we're discussing this topic. Okay. Via internet, by application server, physical virtuals, we access, store the data. Mainly, we have a two type of infrastructures. One is called on-prem, very fancy word on-prem, your on-premises. Second called cloud. Now, if I say, Mac, I want to build a house. Wow, so nice, good. But yeah, I don't have so much time to be spent that I can hire a labor, I can hire architect, I can set up some interior guy and everything. What Mac will say, Atul, there's a lot of constructions or the builders available. Go there, put your demand, they will charge you money, they will give you the flat. Wow, nice idea. Easy to do. I have to just search the good builder, nothing else to be searched after that. Okay. So this is the need come here. Earlier, if you remember that our parents says, even though my father still say, you know that how I build this house? I stand with the labor class every time, every day. I stand with them. I make sure that everything they do very right. Every fitting, electricity fitting, water light fitting, toilet fittings, rooms fittings, door fittings, windows fitting. I stand here and then they work. But now it's not possible for the young generation. Can Harshal, you can take 6 weeks, 6 months off and just to build a house. Come on, Atul, it's not
Mhm.
possible. Then we need someone who can help us. We need someone who can provide us a service where I can go, I can decide, and I can get the keys instead of standing there and everything making possible. This is called the infrastructure here. In our IT industry, we call it as the infrastructure. And we have a two type, on-prem and cloud. When you do everything at your house. Now I give example. Baking. In India, people prefer to go to bakery shop and buy the cake. But in other countries like in Europe, UK, US, people say, no, 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 I'll make the cake at home because they know the baking. Also, they think, or it may be true, it may be false, that making a cake at home will be good. This is called the on-prem. When you are making everything at your own place, you bring the raw material, you have your own oven or this thing pressure cooker, something where you want to make it. You put the things, you mix the thing, you preheat, you heat, you make it the cake, you serve it, and everything will be there. On the other side, I go to market, I pay, and I get it. 6-inch, 8-inch, 12-inch. How much big you want? You pay the amount only for that, not for anything else. This is what is called the cloud, where you go and buy it. Now, if you say in the cloud computing total, we have three types. Application as a service. Now the question comes, what is service? Because Mac pick up this word service. Service is something which is valuable. And let me come to the standard definition. This is what the standard definition I come here now. Service is a means of delivering the value to the customer by facilitating outcome customer want to achieve without the ownership of the specific cost and risk. अतुल ये तो हम पढ़ लेंगे नेट पे. Purpose क्या है? Now let's relate this thing with all of us. It is a mean of delivering value. Let's come back here. Why you guys are here in the class in this batch? Max says, Atul, I want to be learned service now. Harshal says, I want to be get a promotion, want to switch the job. So I want to be learned service now. Ritu just say, Atul, I want to start my career in service now. So I'm here. But you three have a value in your mind. Rituja need a good offer. Mac need a good start and Harshal need a good switch. This is what the value in your mind now. A means of delivering value. You can read it from the book as well. You can read it from the YouTube as well. But you are here in this training. So training is a means of delivering the value customer to the customer by facilitating outcome customer want. What you want? Atul, we want to become expert in service now. This is what is your outcome you want. Without ownership of specific cost. That is the next question. With the next point, without ownership of specific cost and risk. You think, or do you ever mind where I'm sitting at point of time? I'm sitting on the floor. I'm sitting on the sofa. I'm sitting on the bed. I'm sitting on the dining table. What I had in the dinner. Maybe I did not have anything in the dinner. What time I wake up, what time I sleep, doesn't matter to you. Why? Because you are interested in the service, not interested in the ownership of specific cost and risk. If I say, guys, you know that I did not have a good dinner yesterday. None of you will come forward and say, Atul, okay, leave it the class. Let's go and have something first. Because you don't want to take the ownership of the risk and cost. I put a cost for this training. Maybe you think, Atul, it's too much. Maybe I think, no, it's not too much. It's a nominal one. Or maybe you think, Atul, it's a nominal, right? That's fine. You're charging, that's fine. How much it costs to me? Time is the value, right? If tomorrow I invite Mac, okay, Mac, I want to invite you as a guest lecturer in my training for 1 hour. Atul, I'm a busy man. I'll charge for this. You have to pay £100 per hour for this. He's charging for his money. He charges for his time. This is what the purpose says here. Achieve without ownership of specific cost and risk. So If I say this training is a service for you, where you want to achieve the value without ownership of specific cost and risk. Maybe I'm sick, maybe I'm not well, maybe I have some problem at my place, maybe I have some issues with my kid, my wife, my personal lives, anything. You guys are not bothered at all. And the vice versa. I'm not bothered that where you're sitting at point of time. I'm not bothered that where you're working at point of time. I'm not bothered what you have had in your breakfast today. Have you good sleep or not? I'm not bothered. The only thing which I bother is that this 1 hour you and me are working together to achieve an outcome we want to be achieved. My purpose, my outcome, to share the best knowledge with you. Your purpose, your outcome, to get the best knowledge from Atul by any way. Putting a lot of questions, putting a lot of circumstances, putting a lot of situations, questions. By any way you want to be get the things in your mind. This is what the service. So now your point, if you give me a gift, a iPhone, it has no value because I'm not going to be achieve anything there. I already have 2 iPhones. Sorry guys, I don't want an iPhone. Clear? Any doubt? Question? Go ahead, Harshal.
Uh, sir, if we don't bother about that cost and the risk, why we added that line in that definition then?
Actually, this is a standard definition.
Okay.
This is a definition given by ITS. So I don't. That is in few things which is written by me. Few things which is written by ITS, the standards, books, or the communities, which I don't want to be changed. I give an simple example. You go to restaurant for the dinner or the lunch. Today's Holi as well. Maybe you say your family, okay, let's go for a dinner. Okay. Are you bothered or are you worried that you order a dal, in the bill it put 200 rupees? Do you think that it cost 200 to the restaurant? Maybe yes, maybe no.
No.
But you bother that if I'm going with my family after the dinner, my family say yes, today we enjoy the dinner. It was very good. This is what you want to be achieved. You, when your family says yes, we enjoy the dinner, the 200 rupees dal is a worth it for you. It says value for you. Good ambience, good service, good food. It make your day better. Maybe that dal costs only 5 rupees to the restaurant, or maybe 205 rupees to the restaurant. But you're not bothered. Maybe he make the dal in the morning that was not well. He make it again for the evening as well. It's a waste for the person, but for you it's a good dinner, right?
Yeah.
This is what it says without ownership of specific cost. Clear?
Yeah.
Now let's come back here. So nowadays, everything as a service available to us. Like food as a service. Like Max says, Atul, I'm staying alone, so I'm taking a dinner or the lunch from one of the food, nearby person who's serving the food. So what? How it's selling? Tiffin service. That's fine. Consulting as a service. If you need your career guidance, consulting, I'm available, but I'll charge for the same. Maybe per hour, per session, I will charge it. Okay. So everything which is available in market is a service as of now. Even though I read on the Google, not Google, on the LinkedIn as well, boss as a service. Hire a boss for the time being, and then your work done, remove that boss. Data as a service. So mainly we have three types: application as a service, platform as a service, and infra as a service. In the short, it's called APaaS, PPaaS, sorry, PPaaS, I'm saying PaaS, and IaaS. APaaS stands for application as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. AAS is common. API is a different. What do you mean by these words? Do you have an example here? Yeah. Okay. Let me come here. Okay. Yeah. When we say application as a service, it means I manage the application and rest will be managed by the vendor. Now the vendor means, now as I say, are you worried about the content of this particular training? No, Atul, you provided us, we are happy with the same. This is what application I manage. You means you manage as the customer you manage. Other manage means you say rest thing you have to be take care. मेरी application, मेरा data, I'll manage it. But what server, what OS, what virtualization, it's you need to manage because I'm paying the money to you for that particular things. That is called the pass. We are not going a deep that to understand these parts. This is not the purpose of this topic. The purpose of this topic is to link that why we're discussing this at the last. Okay, then IS, infrastructure as a service, where application, data, runtime, middleware, all these things are managed by me as a customer, rest managed by the vendor. SaaS, software as a service. Gmail, everybody's using Gmail. Are you managing the Gmail? No. Do you know that where the Gmail data center is there? No. Do you know that when we open the Gmail from the mobile or the desktop, how it's going to that particular address? No. Can you change anything in the Gmail? Can you change the interface for the Gmail? No. Why? Because we are using SaaS, software as a service. हमें दिया, हमने use किया, बात खत्म हो गई. Everything is managed by the other company, provider. Updates, patches, security, server, boot up, reboot up, Z boot up, anything kind of things, it will be managed by the Gmail only, Google only, not by me. My work is to make sure that Gmail or the emails are coming and going in my account. This is what these three fundamentals says. IS, PaaS, and SaaS. I will add one more line here to clarify that why we're discussing this topic. What type of tool or the platform is ServiceNow? It is IS, it is PaaS, or it is SaaS? What do you think? What type of platform is ServiceNow? IS, PaaS, or SaaS? Yes, Mac, what do you think?
Well, as you explained, we were knowing that ServiceNow is SaaS, software as service, where we are allowed to customize the problem incident, whatever it is. But as you explained, Gmail as a software as service, where we are not allowed to customize, so we cannot say ServiceNow is a SaaS platform, as per your explanation.
Then what is ServiceNow? What type of ServiceNow platform?
No idea for now.
Okay. Harsh, Rituja, go ahead.
It's a tool, so we can say it's a software, SaaS.
Okay. What do you think, Harshal?
It's managing your whole operations, IT operations. So maybe
Just simple. It's SaaS, PaaS, or IS.
this is SaaS.
SaaS. Okay. Harshal says SaaS. Max started with a SaaS, but then he contradicted his own words. No, it's not SaaS. It's just a SaaS.
No, so I do that. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I that ServiceNow is SaaS, software as a service, but
Okay.
explained as a Gmail is also software as a service, but Gmail not allowed to customize anything or change
Right.
anything. Yes. So according to you, I'm saying that of course ServiceNow is a software as a service, but till now I'm just getting this one.
Okay. The right answer is nothing. The right answer is ServiceNow is a PaaS. application platform as a software, as a service, sorry. The reason being, when we say software, it means we have to be install it. Okay. When we say software, software means it is a, we have to be install it. But service now say I'm not a software, I'm a platform. If you wish, you can customize it as well. Okay. As the application. If you wish, you can expand it as a platform. You can go ITSM, ITOM, GRC, SecOps. You can expand it, or you can build your own application on the basis of this platform as well. That is reason recently ServiceNow renamed or rebrand these words or the terms called the ServiceNow is a APaaS. Application bhi hai. If you want to use ServiceNow as it is, you can use ServiceNow as it is as an application. But if you want to use ServiceNow as a platform to build your own applications, to make your own customization, to make your own way, then you can use it as a platform as a service. Now I'll give you an example. Android, what is that? So let's say OS. But if you say that is a platform, if Mac want to build its own app, he can build it. Harsha want to make it his own game, he can make it. Rituja want to make his own app, she can make it. I have no coding experience, I want to just use it as it is. I'm okay with the same. So everybody, four of us have a different way to use it, but it's the same platform. So if you expand it, then it's called platform as a service. But if you want to use as it is, then it's called application as a service. So ServiceNow say, I am the combination of the both. APaaS, application platform as a service. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Good. Now we'll proceed on this part. So total we have two type of computing models based on the deployments and based on the service model. Deployment means private, public and hybrid clouds. Service model means which we see IaaS, PaaS and SaaS. What do you mean by the word private, public and hybrid? Let me come to this slide. Okay, here, sorry. Here. Public, private and hybrid. I don't have a car. I want to travel from here to London. From my place to the station, I will take a bus, definitely public bus. From station to next station to the London station, I'll take a train. And then from there, I'll take again a public bus or auto kind of things and reach to my destination. This is called public, which is accessible by everybody. And everybody can see that who is traveling with him or her. Everybody know that I'm traveling in the train. I'm traveling in the bus. That is called public cloud. Means I will not say that your data is accessible to everybody, but the visibility is to everybody. That yes, this is the person who stores his data in the public cloud. If you stay in the public, if you stay at the bus stop, people assume that you are going by the bus. Maybe you're just waiting for the cab as well. That is called the public cloud. Private, fully private. I want to travel. I have my private car. I'll go by that. 100% lock. Nobody can access it until unless you give the access, proper access. This is what it's a locking here. Hybrid. I have my car, but I can't travel with my car from London to India. So something I will use private, something I will use public, and I reach to my destination. चीप भी पड़ता है कभी कभी. Okay, it means if you want to be use cloud computing in your companies, in your project, in your accounts, we have to be decided what type of deployment model we have to be take. सबके charges अलग अलग है. Public class, less fees. One-to-one class, more fees. Hybrid, थोड़ा यहाँ पढ़ लिया, कुछ private classes लेनी है, different charges. So this is the way that model do. So the benefit of this cloud computing is that it is a pay as you use mainly. How much you use, pay only for the same. Like earlier, what happened in the beginning when this Geo and everybody come in the picture, they have a system called calling system. Like if you talk few seconds, only that will be deducted from your account, not the full minute. 30 seconds you talk, so 30 seconds will be considered as a talk time or the deducted as a talk time. But now either you speak for 5 seconds or 30 seconds or 45 seconds or 59 seconds, it will consider complete minute only. Different models they have. Okay. So this is what is the cloud computing. Okay. The reason only to tell you that ServiceNow is a cloud-based tool. But if you wish, you can install ServiceNow on the on-prem as well. Means I can go this way as well. यहाँ पर भी है. You can set up in this way as well. I have my own server. I want to be set up or install or configure ServiceNow on-prem. I can do it. I saw customers who are using ServiceNow on-prem because of maybe some security challenges, some data confidentiality, a lot of reasons can be there. Also, there are few features which are available on cloud but not available on prem. Like I guess AI search is not available on prem. It's available only on the cloud. Up to you. You think that you can able to manage it. I give the best examples. Approximately it's 12 years back, if I remember correctly. Yes. When my sister got married, my father was in a government job. Okay. He took off for the 2 months. For all the preparation, he go with my mother for the shoppings, for the hotel bookings, guest list preparation, sweet preparations, mithai, everything he took it. He took 2 months off for that marriage because he wanted to do everything at home. This is what on-prem. He said I can manage everything from starting till end. He managed everything. But after the two years when I get married, it was almost SaaS. Everything outsourced. Because he learned from the experience. It is costly. It is time taking. A lot of follow-up have to be do. And nothing much to be saved. So when I get married, he outsourced everything. Food, he asked to the hotel man, okay, you get your caterer and done it. For the everything for the marriage, booking cabs and all, he outsourced to one person. Okay, I'll take one bus and two or three cars like this. Everything he's outsourced here. He just pay the money and work done. On the runtime, hey, I need 2 more men or 2 more cars for this. Okay, sir, we'll get it done. Part done. So it depends that what to do. The only point, I'm just recapping everything here, that only point why we bring this topic on the first place, that to understand that what type of tool, not tool, platform is ServiceNow, and can we go ServiceNow as an on-prem or only the cloud-based. We can go on-prem and we can go cloud-based as well. If you say out of the box, ServiceNow come as a cloud-based only. But if you want, you can discuss these points with the ServiceNow sales team when we are going to buy the ServiceNow instance. What is instance? We will discuss it. Question, clarification, doubt. Good. Now, if I go to the next part, Mac, you pick up a word. Atul, something is valuable. What do you mean the word value? What do you mean by the word value?
Importance.
Ah, nice. Okay. Can you give me example, Rutuja?
Mm. Yeah, my phone is important for me. It's valuable. I stay connected with my people.
Okay, very nice. Good. If I replace your phone with a normal keyboard phone, it is still valuable.
Keyboard?
Keyboard, जो पुराना फोन था ना keyboard वाले phone.
Yeah, it is
Buttons,
still valuable.
still valuable. Okay. Mac, what do you think? What is value?
Well, valuable is value something which are people are delightly to pay for their value, for their price.
Okay. Harshal.
It's something like important and worth having.
Okay. People like delight, important, and all things. I'll give an example. Rutuja, when you appeared or you scored a good marks in your graduation, your father was too happy and he gifted a phone to you. Okay, he gifted a book to you, let's say. Okay, now it's almost 20 years. You've done your graduation, settled with the family. Is that book hold a specific place with you, even though you do not read that book? That
Yes,
is
of
not in a
course.
good condition, still valuable. Is that book still valuable for you?
Yes,
Why?
because my dad gifted it.
But you did not read it. It's not in good condition.
Mm. I guess the value is for the emotion.
Yes. It's not only with the emotion sometimes. So what the word value says here, the term value says here. Value says ठीक है यहाँ पे आते हैं. The regard that something is held to deserve. No, no, this is considers someone or something to be important or beneficial. Let me come to the standard definition of the value. ITIL often mention the concept value, which is what any service should deliver. Value is the perceived benefit, usefulness, and importance of something. बस यही हमारा काम है और कुछ नहीं आज के लिए. What value you want to be achieved from this particular training? Atul, good knowledge, experience. Want to be attend your live class. Want to be take a knowledge from you to build our career. That is what the value you want to be achieved. It's a pre-received benefit. जो ये word है ना pre-received, it is very important when you do the research. There is a concept called perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use. When we assume कि अगर ये होगा तो मुझे ये benefits हो सकते हैं. Sometimes I think I have a laptop, I should have an iPad as well, touchpad, so that I can just write on the iPad. It should come on the screen and I can show you the different diagrams at the runtime. It's a pre-received benefits. So value says it's a pre-received benefit, usefulness, and importance of something. The book which is given by Rituja's father to Rituja, even though she did not read at any point in her life, but still she considered this as a usefulness. कि कहीं ना कहीं तो काम आएगी. And importance of something. If the same book, let's say, मैं gift a book to Rituja, to me and Harshal. हाँ ठीक है ना, बुक ही तो है, एक दिन देखेंगे, 2 दिन देखेंगे, and last 3rd day put in the shelf. That's all. Because it did not hold any importance for me. But if the same book has been gifted by my wife, it has importance. How many of us keep the cards which is given by husbands or the spouses? Atul, definitely it's too much important. But if on your birthday I gift you a card, maybe 3 days, 4 days you put on your table, 5 days, 7 days, 10 days, 20 days maximum, and after that you will remove and put in the dustbin. But if the same card given by your wife or your spouse has a more importance, I'm sure that everybody go through same phases. When we get married, we talk to our spouses, we chat, we gifted each other a lot of things. Those are still a memory for us. This is what is called importance of something. Now the question comes, Atul, why are you discussing this thing here? Because the industry work on this only. Service and value. What you provide, it is service. What I'm getting is a value. You are paying me to get the value, not the service. तो लास्ट में हमें लगना चाहिए we learn service now something. This is what the value mean here. This is the fundamental concept of today's industry. If you remember or if you know, whenever your appraisals happen, what your manager says, okay, I shall tell you what value you bring to our team. What value you bring to our team. Rituja, what value you bring to our team. Chapter close. Value, wow. Then Harsha says, I did this, these things. I motivate the team. I build up the team. I train the team. I make them from L1 to L3. All these things bring the value. I bring these values. Then your manager consider this as importance. अरे हाँ बात तो सही है. Usefulness, because Harshal put the efforts, we're getting the value here. This is what this concept here. So now if I show you the example, everybody know these are the Legos. What this Lego says, can you draw something from this Legos? By seeing this, Atul, zero value. It's look like a kachara, waste, bin. My son is in love of Legos. I have more than 500 to 600 Legos pieces in my house. And every time when I do the vacuum, 2-3 come in the vacuum cleaner. And he always called me. You lost this part, you lost this part, you lost this part. But if I show you the next picture, now tell me. We were here. Scattered data. We sorted out. I'm sure before or maybe yesterday or today as well, you have still questions. Atul, when we're going to start the service now, when we're going to discuss the UI policy, when we see the form, what is the table, all the things. Don't worry. We all are in this state as of now. Data है हमारे पास. We sorted out. I give you the agenda, guys. This is the agenda we're going to be covered. We arrange it in a format. If today I start the topic with the reporting without telling you that what is service now, Atul, what is this? I don't know what is service now. You start working on the reporting part. So this is what we arrange it. If I remove this presentation and just speak like this, maybe you sleep as well. So to make you more good, I presented it visually. And then we got a story here. We got a value here. This is what is the value. From unsorted, scattered to a wisdom is called a value. In the knowledge management, there's a 4 terms come: data, I guess data, then second I forget knowledge, and the third is wisdom. So this is what it says. This is what the value. Now this has the importance. This was not important because it is totally scattered. You have a lot of thoughts in your mind. We sort it out, we arrange it, and we present it visually, and then we explain it with the story. So next 30 to 35 days, every day is a storytelling. Every day I start something different topic, and we'll start with the story. Acha, you did this thing now. Now tell me what is this. You did this thing now. Now tell me what is this. So that we learn in a better manner. Okay, this is what the value says, and the service which we discuss. A means of delivering value to the customer by facilitating outcomes. Or you have some different thought here. Or maybe you're saying, Atul, I am bachelor. Can you get a good girl for me? Come on, that's not the value I'm delivering it. And you can't expect that value from this batch. We are here for the learning, not for the matchmaking. So the context is important here. If you build a solution, you have to build a solution in a specific context, not with the open things. I want to go on the moon. That's fine. Good. Good luck, Atul. Go ahead. I reach on the moon. Are you have this much money? I reach on the moon. Instead of this, you should ask, Atul, how you reach on the moon? I close my eyes. In my dream, I reach on the moon. Simple. I want to go on the moon. I never said I want to go on physically or mentally. I want to go on the moon. This is what we have to be thinking. The value you want to be drive is important. All of us working in industry and all of us delivering the service because customer want to achieve a value. So value and service work hand in hand. And in the ITL4, which we're going to be discussed, or we are going to start from tomorrow, ITL4 introduced a new word called the co-creation of the value. When I started this training, a batch 1 was totally on the value. But I'm saying you have to be listen it. But I learned after that. Agar aap log, if you people are not asking the question, then how I will learn the things? Then I introduced a concept called the co-creation. Guys, please ask your questions. Because your questions open my mind, open my thoughts. Acha, ye bhi ho sakta hai. I have to be think about this as well. I have to be include this thing as well. Because I want to create my value as well. And that reason it's called co-creation of the value. If I'm giving service, in the reverse, ask your questions, put your thoughts, put your problem statement so that it open my mind as well to be answered that particular part. This is what is called value, service, and the co-creation of the value. Doubt, question, and clarification. Tuja, Mac, and Harshal.
No.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Good for today.
Good. Yes. Good. So now I'll stop the recording and we'll take a quick attendance now. Okay.